Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jordan. I hope you're doing really well today. You may have heard yesterday the bombshell that CMHC dropped. We'd heard Evan Siddall saying maybe they were going to increase the minimum down payment from 5% to 10%, but no, they did something different. They're tightening up their guidelines again for insured mortgages, so those are ones with less than 20% down. So what does this mean? You may have seen the list. They've done 3 things. So what does it mean for you? Well, number one, and probably the least important, is they're getting rid of the flex down payment or the borrowed down payment program, meaning you can't borrow from your unsecured line of credit or a credit card for your down payment. In truth, I've never even done one of those, so I think that's not going to have a huge impact. Second thing is they've increased the minimum credit score from 600 to 680 for at least one applicant. I think this is definitely going to have an impact for some borrowers. The way that credit scores are calculated has changed recently, and some borrowers have found themselves with lower credit scores than they thought they had. So I think that this is really going to have a negative effect for some of the borrowers. But the biggest issue has certainly been this TDS ratio. And what that really means is basically how much income can I use to debt service your mortgage. And numbers wise, it comes down to an approximate 11% decrease of how much mortgage you're going to qualify for. So this is going to have a huge impact, I think, on many borrowers. It's going to wipe out a large chunk of borrowers. And it's not going to be those that have high incomes and are purchasing $1 million plus homes. It's not going to affect those that are refinancing. Those are not insured mortgages. It's going to be the first-time home buyers, those that are purchasing homes that are a lower price point and an average to lower income. It's going to hurt those people. Why CMHC decided to do it at this time when we're seeing, sales declining steadily, why they're taking people out of the market is crazy. It's very, very poorly timed, in my opinion, and I think it's really going to hurt a lot of, in particular, those first-time home buyers and those with a more average income. Now, do know that it comes into effect July 1st. So if you get an accepted offer on a home from July 1st, these are going to be the guidelines that you fall under. It's for people with less than a 20% down payment. And I have had the question, well, does my pre-approval protect me? No, a pre-approval is a rate hold, basically. You're not locked in, no documents, no income has been looked at, you don't have an accepted offer. So if you've got a pre-approval or a qualification amount in, it's really important that you revisit those numbers either with me or your mortgage broker because as of July 1, those numbers could potentially change and you could find that you no longer qualify for what you thought you did. Now, yes, we do have 2 other insurers here in Canada, Canada Guarantee and Genworth, but historically speaking, they have always followed what CMHC has done. So again, if you've got a pre-approval or if you're thinking of buying in the next couple of months, make sure you talk to me or another mortgage broker. Make sure you know what you're working with. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Sorry to rant on you there. If you have any questions, I'm always here to help. Take care, and I'll see you next week.